Winter is here, and with winter comes in this wonderful vegetable called fenugreek, also known as methi, and we all love having this in this season. Well, in the past, we've shown you methi ka muthia. Today, of course, I'm going to show you methi ka muthia, but with a twist. Well, this is my grandmother's recipe, and she used to call it methi na muthia ane tomato nu shaak. Well, for the uninitiated, it is Methi Muthiya Curry or Methi Muthiya Curry. Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Rajshri Food. Let's begin. Let's first begin this recipe by making Methi Muthiya. Well, quite a tongue twister right there. Also, let me also tell you that my grandmother used to make the muthiyas very differently. There are times when she used to steam the methi. There are times when she used to steam the muthiyas and then fry them. There were times when she used to fry them directly. Whatever you're comfortable with, choose that method, choose that option, but ensure that this season you use methi or you use fenugreek. Well, on the channel, we also have a lot of winter special recipes in this very special series called Winter is Coming. For such wintry recipes, do explore the channel. First thing in the bowl is of course methi, which is washed and chopped. Remember that, pick the methi well, of course. Before that, choose the methi of the most amazing quality, wash it, chop it, and then put it in the bowl. Add wheat flour, and then I'm going to add in gram flour, which is untoasted. To this, I'm going to add in rava or semolina or suji, in whichever part of the world, whichever part of the country you are. You're of course known with different names. The next thing that goes in is ginger, garlic, and green chili paste. By all means, you can avoid garlic, and that's completely personal. Just ginger and green chili works wonderfully well. Next is juice of an entire lemon. This is to bring in that wonderful flavor to the methi muthiya. Some dry things, turmeric powder, along with sugar, and this is to balance the flavor of the methi. I completely understand that some of you may not like the flavor of methi, but sugar just kind of balances it well. You can also choose jaggery, by the way. You can grate in yellow jaggery or you can add in jaggery powder. Choice is completely yours. Let's add in red chilli powder. Well, one thing that I personally avoid adding in methi muthiya are ajwain seeds or carom seeds. I personally don't like them in the muthiya, but if you are the ones who likes it, half teaspoon of untoasted ajwain just works wonderfully well. Let's add in salt as required. And to this, I'm also going to add in refined oil. Well, you can also use peanut oil. Choice is yours. And finally, we mix this with our fingers. Do not use a spatula, do not use a fork, do not use a spoon. Just fingers work wonderfully well. Massage this right through and through before adding in any water. Well, anyway, very little water goes in this recipe of muthiya, so it's important to first massage the fenugreek properly and ensure that the water releases from the leaves. Well, now that you see it's become nice and moist, let's add in just a little water. Now this could be 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, depending on the dryness of your wheat flour. Let's mix this. While we are doing this, we are also going to heat the kadhai, which has oil, on medium flame. It's important to do this simultaneously because the muthiya otherwise becomes very soft, and you do not want that. You literally have to knock this with your fist like so, and then you bring all of this together. The muthiya mixture has all come wonderfully well together. The next step is to dip your fingers in lukewarm water and pull out marble-sized balls of this entire mixture. Just press it lightly. Well, another thing, I don't know if you've noticed by now, I've not added any leavening agent, no baking soda, no baking powder, like traditionally in a muthiya dough or a muthiya batter. Well, I like it like that. Let's create these little marbles and keep them aside. It's important to wet your hands, otherwise this could be very clumpy. The muthiyas are rolled and ready, and the oil is also heated up. Well, just ensure that the oil is medium hot and not very hot, because this is very unlike your traditional classic muthia where it becomes like a farsan. Well, this now is literally like a kofta, and this is going to get cooked further in the tametani curry or the tametani gravy. Let's fry these till they're nice, crisp on the outside and golden brown. The muthias are fried beautifully well. Time to pull them out of the hot oil and rest them on an absorbent kitchen paper so the extra oil is kind of taken care of. Also, if you see it closely, the outsides have opened up lightly, and that's where the wonderful curry that's next to be made goes right within. Time to make the Tomato Shaak. Let's begin. Let's move in to make the second component of the recipe, and that is Tomato Shaak. For that, of course, we need a kadhai or a wok, and to this I'm going to add in vegetable oil. You can also make this with peanut oil, and that also adds in a wonderful layer of the flavor of peanuts. Allow this to heat on high flame. In this hot oil, the first thing that goes in are mustard seeds. Once they begin to crackle, I'll add in cumin seeds along with Asafoetida or hing. The next is ginger and green chili paste. Before this starts spluttering all over the kitchen, I'll add in fresh tomato puree and give this a stir. The tomato puree, of course, is the entire tomato cut into quarters that goes straight in the mixer blender. And that's where you have tomato puree. Well, I personally like to keep this a little chunky, so no addition of water, just give it 5-7 blitz, and that's the most amazing tomato puree for this recipe. We need to cook this on medium to high flame with the addition of some spices. Let's begin with turmeric powder, followed by the quintessential Gujarati spice mix, which is dhana jeeru powder. Well, I've just split it into two, and that is a mixture of cumin along with coriander seeds powder. So dhana is coriander and jeeru is cumin seeds. To this, I'm going to add in red chilli powder. And to make it nice and chatpata, I'm going to add in sugar. Well, like I said even earlier in the muthia recipe, you can also add in jaggery or powdered jaggery. Stir this well. And to this, two final ingredients, salt and water. Let's add salt first. And finally, some water. Let's cook this for at least 10 to 12 minutes on medium to high flame. It may splutter a little here and there, but just ensure that you're safe in the kitchen. Well, if you intend to get a little busier in your home, just cover this and let it cook on low flame for 20 minutes. While the curry is bubbling, let's move into our next segment, Knowledge is Power. Methi or fenugreek leaves are a powerhouse of antioxidants. They're loaded with vitamins and minerals, and also they're winter foods. Now, in case you want to keep it going beyond the winters, there are different methods to store it. The first one is refrigeration. But before all these methods comes in a little bit of a process. That process is picking the right kind of methi. They have to be nice, bright and emerald green in color. Without holes, of course, no yellowing and no tearing, no rotting. Now, you pick them, you wash them, you pat them dry. There are 3 to 4 methods of storage. The first one is refrigeration. All you need to do is take this chopped, washed, dried fenugreek, transfer it either in an airtight container or in a Ziploc. Now this stays wonderfully well for more than a week. The second step is freezing. All you need to do is take the same thing, put it in the freezer. Now this way it stays beyond 4 months. The third step is blanching. Now blanching also increases the shelf life. The fourth and the final method is drying this. Now you can dry it 2 ways. One is you can either push it in the microwave, give it several shots till the leaves curl up, become nice and crisp, and that becomes your kasuri methi. The second method of drying is sun drying. All you need to do is take a mat or a muslin cloth and dry these leaves under shade, not in the sunlight, because otherwise this will discolor. Let's move into the kitchen. Let's stir this one more time and add in the Methi Muthiyas. Be very gentle with the muthia at this point in time because they are crisp on the outside and soft within. And just another 3 minutes of cooking, these will get nice and plump. One quick stir, and then we lower the flame and allow this to cook for 3 minutes. Let's serve this along with some nice hot fulkas. No cream, no butter, no garnish, just Methi Muthiya and Tamitanu Shaak. Well, if you like this Methi Muthiya curry recipe, do give us a thumbs up and keep watching Rajshri Food. Bye for now.